To date, less than 7% of Canadian children under 5 years old have received a COVID-19 vaccine after Health Canada approved Moderna shots for the age group almost 4 months ago, followed by its approval of Pfizer shots in September. I interpret that as just over 93% of parents have done a risk versus benefit analysis and have arrived at the conclusion there's no upside for their kids. Statistics from the federal government's website indicate that as of October 9th, 6.5% of children aged 0 to 4 have received at least one vaccine dose, and 1% of the age group have completed their primary vaccination series. Health Canada approved Moderna COVID-19 vaccines for children aged 6 months to 5 years old on July 14th, and approved Pfizer shots for the same age group on September 9th. This, despite other nations and jurisdictions outright banning these pharmaceutical interventions for kids in a variety of age bands. I guess Canada has a different science. The Moderna vaccine for the age group involves a 2-dose primary series with 25 micrograms each and is half the dose of the vaccine authorized for children 6 to 11 years of age and 1/4 of the adult dose. The Pfizer vaccine approved for the age group consists of 3-dose primary series of 3 micrograms each of Pfizer's BioNTech Comirnaty vaccine. In July, Health Canada's chief medical advisor also noted that Moderna is studying booster doses for children under 6 years old. Makes sense? No sense in leaving any income stream untapped. Moderna has indicated plans to study a booster dose for children under 6 years of age, targeting the Omicron variant and the original strain of the virus, said Dr. Suripa Sharma during a virtual briefing on July 14th. Makes a lot of sense given that we're past that variant and subsequent variants have come after, so I'm sure this one will be very effective. Now, for those that are 12 years and older, the federal government implemented a national vaccine booster campaign in early September, but statistics show that less than 20% of Canadian-aged children 12 and older have received a booster dose in the last 6 months. Government data as of October 9th shows that 19% of Canadians older than 12 have either completed the primary series or received a booster dose in the last 6 months, and 18.1% of Canadians 5 and up have been boosted in that time frame. Statistics further show that younger Canadians have been significantly less inclined than older Canadians to receive a COVID-19 vaccine in the last 6 months. Just 5.7% of Canadians aged between 18 and 29 have received a booster since the summer, while 17.7% of those aged between 50 and 59 have updated their vaccination over the same time period. Could this have anything to do with the lessened information embargo? One that's not able to filter and censor the myriad of stories, studies, and data with respect to this pharmaceutical intervention? Or could it be that the reality that young people are seeing with respect to all things COVID seems to be varying vastly from what was painted? Even though mandates have ended, they're not seeing horrific consequences as were touted by the alarmists. Ending of mask mandates, for some strange reason, hasn't resulted in the ending of humanity as we know it. Seems like even if we don't sanitize everything every 30 seconds, it's okay. The unvaccinated still seem to be walking among them. They're not all keeled over like it was prophesized. Seems like attending events such as concerts, clubs, and games, or going out to restaurants doesn't require you to take your life into your hands. And you can even do so with the unvaccinated. The magic pharmaceutical interventions in the end did little to stop spread. In fact, why would they? Given that the manufacturer never promised they would. Well, that's at least what they're telling us they told us all along. Don't you remember? Maybe the reason the uptake on boosters is low is because more and more folks are beginning to realize that the COVID boogeyman isn't as scary as they were led to believe throughout the relentless campaign of fear and terror. Seems now, with each passing day, as the room gets brighter and brighter, those afraid of the COVID boogeyman ready to strike them down are thankfully getting smaller and smaller. Too early to say sanity is beginning to prevail, but there's some glimmer of hope. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Please post any comments you have in the comment section. You can also follow me on my Rumble and my Locals account. If you're new to the channel, check out some of the other videos. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Jump on board. See you next time.